Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all the support after my first video. I was so excited to post and share with you guys, and I really appreciated all of the support, so thank you so much. I wanted to do this next video really soon after because I want to grow my channel as fast as I can, and I was really excited because I think this video could be really useful for a lot of people. I really wanted to make this video about what was going on, and I know we're all kind of sick of hearing about it. So to do a different spin on it, I really wanted to focus on how we can make this the most positive experience and how we can get as much out of it as we can. You know, we're all going through different hardships, whether it be you're a senior in high school or college and can't finish out your year, or you had to just come home from school and things like that. Whatever it may be, we're all going through something right now, and I wanted to kind of give some of my tips and tricks to get through it, and obviously it's not going to fix it, but I know hearing other people's ideas on things to do motivate me to find my own and really help me get through it, so I wanted to help you guys out as well. This first idea I think is super creative in my opinion, and my parents and I, as I mentioned, are really into Hawaii. We love Hawaii. I'm wearing this sweatshirt that wasn't on purpose. And so we have talked about when we go there next, what we want to do, where we want to visit, things like that. And obviously we have no idea when that's going to be. It could be a year, 5 years, we don't know. It's not a planned thing, but it's just a fun thing to think about. And I think it's really just giving people a reason to realize that this isn't going to be forever and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. At least that's what it's doing for me. So I think it's super fun to just do that. But I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I was supposed to study abroad in the fall. I was going to go to Cork, Ireland. A few of my friends were, and my other friends were going other places. And a lot of us decided to withdraw our applications because we didn't know the state of the world in the fall. We didn't get to finish up this semester. We didn't want to wait for another year until we go back. And primarily, we just wanted to be in the housing pool so we could get a good place to live this year. But anyways, since I can't go there, and I've always wanted to, but I really just want to travel the world. And whether that be when I'm married or when I graduate, whatever it may be, I've always just wanted to go everywhere and see everything. So I've kind of made this list the other day. Let me find it 1 second. I'll just read a few of them, but some of my ideas of places I want to go are Cork, Ireland, obviously, because that's where I was supposed to go abroad. Amalfi Coast in Italy, I hear, is so beautiful, as well as Santorini, Greece. I also just really want to see such different cultures and new places. So Edinburgh, Scotland, I hear is super cool. Amsterdam, Netherlands. London, Budapest, Hungary, Lisbon, Portugal, Stockholm, Sweden, Vienna, Austria. I have so many on this list. I'm not going to keep reading, but you get the point. I have been able to kind of plan and get excited for when I can go do this. I've done so much research about all these places just because I have the time to. So I guess me having this time is just getting me excited for something, even if it's not right away. I know I'm going to do it eventually, and it's giving me the time to kind of see where I do really want to go. So whether or not you want to do this with destinations or simply just make a bucket list of things you want to do when this is over, I think it's just something to give yourself the opportunity to look forward to the future and just have a great mindset that this will be over soon. The next thing I think is going to be helpful just to kind of get people more motivated, because I know I struggled with this a lot at the beginning. You get home from school, you're under the impression that this is like a vacation, and then your lazy routine becomes permanent, and you're a month in and the travel ban is still not lifted and you are still doing the same lazy thing and you don't want to get out of bed. Obviously that's great a lot of days, but the little things that help me feel more motivated and not in this annoying routine when I'm just annoyed and sick of everything. First, I make my bed every morning. I'll show you my bed. There she is. And so just to make my bed every morning makes me feel better, I guess, to say the least. I just get back in bed every night and it's freshly made. You know, I'm not just getting back into the same bed that's unmade for a month now. Just making sure I do that. Making sure I do that every morning really just makes me feel a little bit better. The next thing is I always make sure to get up, take a shower, you know, and not that this is going to happen every morning, but just to sometimes put on different clothes besides the same sweatshirt and sweatpants that you've been wearing. Put on a little nicer outfit. Don't get crazy with jeans. You don't need to. You can if you want, but just something a little bit better to feel more put together. I'm also not going to waste my makeup every day, but sometimes just putting on a little mascara makes me feel a little bit less terrible, and self-tanner occasionally always does the trick for me. I don't know about you. But things like that, sometimes straightening your hair, like I straightened my hair today. I straightened my mom's hair, it's her b-day. But just little things like that make me feel like I'm not in this cycle of misery. So I think that's something that is really helpful to keep in mind. Also, I mentioned in my last video that I've been cooking a lot lately, and so that's been something I've realized I really enjoy, and I didn't really cook before, so it's really helpful to do that. I've cooked a lot of different things actually, especially different types of chicken and things like that, but I've also been trying to find really healthy recipes because I've been trying to eat my best because it is easy to just snack. So for example, I made my family lettuce wraps with mango chicken and veggies, and they were so good. So just things like that I feel like are really things I wouldn't have had time to do before, and now I feel like I like it. So that's really helpful. Also, I used to hate reading. Recently got Colton Underwood's book. He's from The Bachelor, and it's his memoir, and I really like that too. I don't speed read by any means, but it's just really cool to find different things that you wouldn't necessarily be doing, because I know if I were in school, I wouldn't be reading a book right now. So lastly, my coworker was actually telling me about this app called Instacart, and my friend Kiara and I are doing it next week, so I will let you know how it goes. Haven't tried it myself yet, but basically people can order their groceries through this app, and then you literally are told the grocery store you want them from, so not only the store itself, but the town it's in, all of that, and the list of groceries they need. You can sign up to go in, get their groceries, check out, and you literally drop them at their doorstep, and they pay you for the gas, they can pay you a tip, and the app gives you a portion, and you can just make so much money. You can decide if you want to do however many groceries you want, wherever it is. You just scroll through and you filter it. It's kind of like being an Uber driver, but for picking up groceries. That's the best way I can explain it, I feel like. And so it's just kind of a way to help people out. It's something to do to get out of the house, make a little extra cash when you might not be working, and I feel like it's just such a interesting opportunity that I would never ordinarily do. So I will let you know how that goes. I'm very excited to try it, but I think that's something that's super cool, and when I heard about it, I was like, oh my gosh, Kiara, we need to do this. So that's very exciting. Anyways, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please stay safe, stay as positive as you can, stay healthy, and I will be posting videos probably at least once a week. So thank you so much for all the support again. I really appreciate it. But thank you. Bye.